There's that. We got one more thing to do over here on TikTok, and then we are going to be going out. So we are on the Tuscarora server again. We are on a new part of the Tuscarora server. This is part we were trying to get to about a month ago from a different location, and then we ran into some guys on Facebook that told me to try one spot out. That wasn't going to work, and then while we were trying to decide where to go, we ran into another gentleman who was like, "You realize there's a boat ramp about a quarter mile up the road," and so we went there instead, and we're able to get in the water. So there are already fish jumping out upstream from us, which is where we're going to start going. Um, we are gonna go with whatever we can get, obviously, again, like normal. But we have been told that right now, the bite for sturgeon, which we've never caught, and the bite for smallmouth are really, really good. The river is super low, and we had the really big full moon, all that good stuff. The water temperature is different, and we are going to see what we can get. And I don't know, those of you that are on TikTok, you probably just saw that fish jump. So before we even get off the dock, we're going to go ahead and just see if we can get something right here. Hey, thanks for the gifts. All right, we're going to go ahead and start paddling here in a second. Just seeing if anybody over here is interested in what we got. Do one more throw out towards right there where they jumped again. They're all jumping right in front of us. All right, we're going to go ahead and start moving. We're going to go ahead and throw this out, though. Just because we know they're out here, we might as well let it sit while we get turned around and all that. So like I said, we're gonna see what we can do today. This is a newer spot. It's not a new spot by any means, but it's a newer spot. Uh, I felt something moving back here already. Oh, we might have some. We may just be dragging because, like I said, the river is super low, but we're just dragging. Hey, what up? So I am actually over at Waterworks Park is where I'm at. Um, I was gonna go put in behind Bueller's. The water level is so low that I wasn't gonna be able to really do it safely. And a guy pulled up and was like, "If you're looking to get in the river, you know there's a boat ramp just up the street at the skate park." And so we went there. We literally have been on the water a total of like maybe 6 minutes so far, so we haven't gotten anything yet. The fish are all jumping though, so we should get something today. We're gonna start going upstream, like towards the Walmart area, and then float our way back down with the goal of getting back down towards Bueller's actually before we come back up. There is a little hard be it's too small for you guys to see probably. There is some turtles sunbathing over here though. So said we should get something today. I'd be shocked if we ended up getting skunked today with everything going on. The moon is still up and it's huge. Water is pretty low and the fish are all jumping. So after the bridge, gotcha. I mean, it's gonna be interesting to see if I actually do make it all the way up to Walmart or not. That's kind of the goal is to get up there and then float around up there for a little bit before floating back down. But we'll see. There are fish jumping all over the place. I'm wondering if I shouldn't just drop a circle hook with shrimp on it, see if I can't pull anything in while we're paddling too. But I don't know if that means I'm gonna get stuck a lot. Some just jumped right here next to us. Oh, goody. I was hoping to not have to drag today, but we probably will. There's something playing with it. Oh, crud, we're stuck. First tree of the day. There was a tug. I think the fish took me underneath it and got me stuck, actually. Goodness, we are really stuck. Normally I can get it loose if I float around it. Well, we may already have to cut a line. Yep, we're going to have to cut a line. Well, rocks and timber are not my friend at the moment because that's what I just got stuck on is timber underneath. So we're already going to have to cut the line. Oh, well, or I can just pull the hook right off. So let's do this. Let's go ahead and, well, we're okay right here. We can go ahead and keep. We're going to put a new hook on. We're going to get a new hook on, new worm on. We're going to paddle up away from where we're at the moment. And keep trying from there. So while I'm doing this, TikTok, we've got a flash goal. Uh, 3 lightning bolts looks like in the next 15 minutes while I'm getting rehooked. So we'll see who's faster, the clock or me. There we go. There's one. Oh. That's it. The river actually, if it stays like this, is not going to be bad because it's flowing, but not too bad. It's low, but not too low, and even the water temperature is not bad. So hey, thanks, man. So if I'm still out when you wake up, feel free to jump back on or come find me. We almost got this hook back on. And then while we're sitting, hooking everything, I'm going to go ahead and put a circle hook on the other rod for later on. We'll get out from all of this nonsense back here. But we're going to do one of these, actually. All right, there we go. Let's move out of here. Trying to avoid running into anything. Yeah. Just checking some different stuff here. All right, we're moving again. We're moving again. We're moving again. Like I said, I'm going to go ahead and throw a shrimp on that circle hook we just put on. And then once we get it further up, we'll put it out. And then we're going to get a worm back on the other hook that we just put on the other rod. And we will see if we can get anything that way also. And yeah, thaw the shrimp out a little bit. That's the wrong rod. There's that. We're going to move up a little bit further. And then we will see what we can do today. We're also going to look and see if, as we're going, we can find any other entry points for the kayak for in the future. We're slowly getting a lot of the Tusk River mapped out between, at least between New Philadelphia and Bolivar. Again, go check out the location database on the website. You can input your own spots there as well for others to be able to get out and get on the water a little bit. The spot we put in today that we put the kayak in at today will be on there here soon. The spot we were originally going to put in at today is already up. Somebody had inputted it for us a couple weeks ago when we launched. Actually, it was one of the first ones we received within a few minutes of us launching the website. Some just jumped straight ahead. All right, we're gonna go ahead and put out the shrimp here just to see as we're going. All righty. What's interesting is we are right next to a major highway, and it's not too loud, all things considered. We're gonna go ahead and put another worm on. Oh, there's the heron. He's found us for the day. Those that are new, there's a blue heron. It's not the same one. I'm just saying a blue heron in general that we see every time we stream. One shows up, and he's here. So that's a, if we ever were to rebrand, the heron probably would get in the logo because he seems to be with us all the time wherever we go. Doesn't matter if it's a lake or the river or which part of the river or one of the Great Lakes or anything, the herons are always following us. So we're tied up a little bit. There we go. Some just jumped over there behind us. Not where we threw, unfortunately. We're going to throw over here real fast. We are going to crash. Oop, something's jumped right in front of the camera there. Don't forget tugs. One more throw over here, and then we're gonna keep paddling our way up. Something's swimming right behind us. All right, we're gonna keep moving up. We were just told over on TikTok that we may not actually be able to get up as far as we were hoping because the water level goes way down up here. But we'll go where we can. See what we can do. We're tangled up. We're tangled up. Yeah, water is starting to get a little bit lower. I'm starting to be able to see the bottom now. We weren't able to before, now we can. I don't know if I think it's still too dark for you guys to be able to see on TikTok, but you might be able to. Or else see the bottom of our dragon. We're going to pull that shrimp in because it's not going to do us any good back there now. And it's just getting us tangled up here. How are we tangled again? We were just reeling in. Oh, we lost the shrimp. And we are completely tangled up below, too. What is going on? Well, we may not be able to use this rod. Yeah, it tied itself in a knot. All right, well, so much of that idea. I'm going to have to just reline that rod, I think. So we're going to keep moving and not worry about that rod anymore. Said the water level is going down quite a bit here. We can very easily see the bottom. Even here in the shade, I can see the bottom. I don't think I'm going to have to get out and push anytime soon, but we never know. Ooh, we're getting low here. Oh, and it's low the rest of the way up to that spot. Well, we may have to be turning around because I am not getting out today to pull. So we may start floating back and floating the other direction until we can't go that way and then come back and we'll just keep doing laps. We'll see. It's rough in here, but I think we'll be okay. Not sure what's going on there. Yeah, we may be okay. We're still moving. We may be all right coming up here. Hey, thanks for the follow. Trying to write that sign says. So we definitely don't want to mess with the water right here because this is right next to the sewage output. We're going to definitely keep on moving before we do anything. It's a hawk right there. But the glare of the sun is just in the worst possible spot right now for the way we're going. All right, the water's actually gotten much deeper right here again. We're doing pretty good, not needing to get out at all. So we should be able to move forward a little bit. I'm going to try to get up around this corner before we start throwing some more worms around. Get past all the sewage treatment pipes here. All right, we're going to go ahead and get a worm out. We're going to lose a little bit of ground that we've made, but that's okay. Fish just jumped right where we were at a second ago. Oh, there's already a worm on it. What am I doing? Okay. Well, we're going to go ahead and put the worm back in the bucket here then. Forgot there was already one on it. We're going to throw right here real fast. Let me just see. Ooh, might have some bites here. I'm not sure. All right, one more toss here, and then we're gonna keep moving up. All right, we're gonna keep moving. After we just go across the middle for a sec. Oh, it's like that hawk caught a fish. Yeah, it did. It's got one in its talons. Not sure what it was, but he caught one. He's got breakfast. There's definitely fish up ahead then. So we are actually suddenly the current has switched and is now taking us upstream where we want to go. So we're going to let it keep taking us for a little bit. I'm going to give us a little bit of speed boost here. We'll keep throwing. Like somebody's got a hunting blind up here. Somebody's in trouble. We're gonna have to just leave that one over there for right now as we paddle forward a little bit towards there's some rocks and trees down over here that may house some people. Well, this is different. We have a warning on the TikTok saying that these actions could result in serious injuries or adverse health effects. Not sure what it thinks I'm doing, but we've never had that warning before. Hey, what up, Gio? All right, we're gonna keep moving on up. Water level's getting down again, but I think we're still okay to pass without too much trouble. We're gonna get a snapshot of the actions thing. So weird. Never seen that. Like we're just kayaking on a very shallow, low, slow moving river. We're not even getting out of the kayak today. Let's just see if there's anything over here real fast. There are trees down all over the place right here. Not sure if we've got one or not. I don't know. We might have one. We do. It's small. Let's see. No, there's nothing on here. I think we were getting bites though. We'll throw over there again real fast. See. Getting. We need to scoot up to be able to tell exactly what's going on here. All right. One more throw over here. We're going to go across the other side and throw. Ooh, I hope I didn't just get stuck in that tree. All right, let's go ahead and scoot on across to the other side. Hey, thanks for the likes there, Southwest. Hey, what up, Joe? You're good. That's we are just floating along at the moment, seeing if we can't get anything on the way upstream. The goal is to get to there's a Walmart about it's maybe a mile and a half up from where we put out upstream. And so the goal is to get there because I've been told that the fish are like super easy to catch right there underneath the bridge by the Walmart. But we also don't know if we actually can get there because the water is low. So we'll see. Hard to tell. You can't tell if we got bites or not. All right, I think we're gonna move up a little bit more. I'm gonna try to throw underneath that tree right there. That's close enough. We're gonna move ourselves around a little bit and start heading back up the stream. Well, one just jumped on the opposite side, so we can try over there, I guess. We may lose the worm here. So it looks like, yep, there it went. Worm's gone. Hey, there's a turtle over here. You guys on TikTok maybe will see it here in a second. There's a couple turtles just sitting on the log sunbathing. Uh-oh. That hook got stuck in my pocket for a second there. We're gonna float too far away, probably, to do anything. but we're going to try anyway. All right, let's get back in position where we wanted to be. Hey, thanks for the follow. All right, let's go over by these rocks for a minute and then keep working our way up the river. I am in Ohio. We are on the Tuscarawas River in New Philadelphia, Ohio at the moment. So we're alerted to a new spot that had a boat ramp. So we were able to put in and get over here. We've tried to get over to this section of the river before, and we're in a drought up here, and so the river levels are way down. But this section of the river is deep enough. So we're gonna see if there's anybody sitting over here. I would think there would have to be somebody sitting, although I had a horrible cast. So. Oh yeah, ton of smallies. This is a massive or a big area to get smallies. A lot of people also catch a lot of muskie and pike out of this. I've been told there's also quite a few sturgeon, a lot of flathead catfish also. Our goal today is to get whatever will bite. If we get up to where we're trying to go, I've been told where to target for some good sized smallmouth. And then also I've got some shrimp with me because we may be able to pull in a sturgeon or two. That way they've been biting recently also. We're just going to float through here. Oh, I'm not sure if we're stuck or if we've got one on. Oh, we're stuck. There's a tree right there. See the tree. All right, hang on. Could not see the tree when we were first going through, but now we can. Hey, we got it out. We're good. Oh, we lost the worm, but we got it out. So we'll put another worm on up ahead. Just looking to see if there's anybody swimming over here. It's pretty clear at the moment right here. Let's keep moving up stream a little bit here. I would be absolutely shocked if we did not get something today. If we skunk, it's going to be pretty disappointing because they said the fish are jumping like crazy all over the place. We've had bites already, just nothing that actually took. Let's keep moving up. We also know there are fish up here because we saw a hawk earlier carrying one that was coming from just around the corner up here. So bunch of geese over there. This area right here may be a good spot to anchor down on the way back because it's rocky on all sides. There's a few trees down, a lot of cover. So we may stop here on the way back down. Oh, we're about to be invaded. I don't know if you'll be able to see it or not on the TikTok feed. Flock of geese all flying in. It's too shallow for me to throw there right now. I may get stuck. I may get stuck anyway. We need to. What's that? hump right here. It gets a little shallow again up here. We'll see if we're able to cross or not. There are a ton of trees down right here too. There's a ton of stuff gets stuck on over there, but no fish that I can see. It's super clear because of how shallow it is. And the sun is shining right into it. I could very easily get out and walk right here, but I don't really want to. So we're going to try to avoid it at all costs, if at all possible. Fire right there. We're moving decent again. That in there may be a good spot to throw. I don't know how deep it is. This is, I think, where I was told I'm going to have to get up and drag because there's literally an island and it looks like it goes all the way across. So most like the water can't even get around. So we'll see what's going on up here. Another worm, I think. Great. No, wrong one. Yeah, I do need another worm. I think this is the last of this batch too. It's okay. No, there's a couple in here. Hey, what up, Chris? Do we have so there are some water snakes up here, but they are for the most part non-venomous, and they mostly leave you alone because they don't really care about anything but the fish. Occasionally try to steal my bait. But they not too bad. There is one of the lakes that we go to quite a bit has a couple water snakes that follow you around. Oh my goodness, my hook broke. Okay, I don't have a tip on this hook anymore. So we got to fix that. We're gonna go ahead and move up to that slot up here. There's no barb on the hook, so that would explain probably why I'm not getting anything latched when I was getting those bites. Something took the barb right off the hook. So we're gonna go beach for a second to get that fixed. But yeah, we don't have many snakes up here. So let's get up here and fix this hook. And then we'll keep moving upwards and onwards. Hey there, what up? Pure Path 89, what up? So those of you over on Twitch, reminder, we still have not done the drawing. I don't know when Joe is planning on doing the drawing, but whether you're on the Misfits or the KFM Twitch, let us know you're there. Say hi, drop a follow, subscribe, whatever it's called, because I can't remember at the moment. And you'll be entered into a drawing for a coupon for discounted merchandise through the KFM shop. We are currently working on getting the merch shop back up for the Misfits Outdoor stuff as well. Hey, thanks for the follow. We're working on getting all that stuff up. Those of you over on Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, if you look at the QR code that's up there, and I think it may have the URL. I don't remember if I put the URL back up or not. Go check out the new website we've got for Misfits Outdoors. And those of you that are outdoor inclined and know of places where there are water, you don't have to fish, you have to kayak, but if you know a place where there's water and some other good outdoor activity type stuff, you can throw that on there into the database to help other people be able to find places to go get active and all that good stuff. We are almost up to the little beach area up here. Wow. He was not kidding about the fact that I'm gonna have to get out and walk it anyway. That is some strong moving water. All right, we may need to go around and then beach on the other side. I don't know if we can even get up to the beach with as fast as it's moving over here. But yeah, go check out the locations database. We're putting in spots that have options for people to be able to go out and do stuff. So whether it's fishing, kayaking, biking, horseback riding, we've got a couple with horse trails that are on there. Whatever it might be, even just playground information. As well as the big thing is also we want to make sure we have information for those that need ADA accessibility to know where they can go and actually be able to do stuff and get out and enjoy themselves. So go check that out. If you have some locations to add, be sure to do that as well. All right, we're going to ground ourselves here for a second while we fix the hook situation we got going on here. one that I was not anticipating to have. Actually, you know what? We're gonna switch out the type of hook we're using anyway. That's too big though. I may be out of the ones I want to use. It's like I am out of the ones I want. Oh nope, there's one. All right. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and switch out the hook here. Because this one is broken and not usable at all. And then we're going to get out here and pull the kayak to the other side where it's a little bit smoother. This is a spot we were warned about, but we didn't know what he meant. Now we know what he means and why he said we're going to have to get out and drag. So we are going to do that here shortly. Oh, I lost the weight. I might be able to reach it though. Yeah. All right. We got it back. All right. Get a little more line out. Get this thing fixed real fast. Once I figure out where that hook I wanted to use went, I dropped it somewhere. So we were using a 4-aught? No, it's a 1-aught Aberdeen hook, which is just the basic hooks you get from like Walmart. Because the place we were fishing on Saturday was mostly all panfish and perch, and so wasn't worth getting a bigger hook on. Out here though, because we're dealing with smallmouths and sturgeons and all these other and bigger size catfish and everything, we're going to put on a bigger, I don't even know what size this is, but it's a bait holder hook instead of an Aberdeen. And we still have it worm weighted because that's really the only way that I do it. Just need to get a worm for it. It's a smaller one, but it'll do for right now. We're going to get it hooked up here. And then we're going to get ourselves unstuck the water as well. Although, before I do that, I want to just toss right here in this channel. No, it's too shallow. We're not doing that. I was about to get greedy, and that would not have worked out. So bear with me. I am sure. So Pure Path said that they should make waterproof Bibles. I am pretty positive they have those. No idea where to get them, anything like that, but I'm sure they have them. Realistically, if you get a waterproof case for your phone, you've got a waterproof one also, because you're able to access it that way too. So we're gonna drag this in. It may get a little loud. Apologies, but we gotta find our way across this. All right, we're back in water, just not deep enough yet. So give me a sec while we get out further. To where we should be able to paddle again here soon. There's a random soccer ball in the middle of the water up here too. Sure, we're still okay. All right, we'll be good here shortly. And there are fish jumping straight ahead. Gotta get. All right, we're almost back down to my knees, so we should be good to go here shortly. Coming back, it's not going to be bad because I can just, it's going to be a little rough, but we'll be able to go through this area without having to get out. But there is no way we're paddling up that. All right, we're gonna try to get in up here. Actually, not too bad temperature-wise where the sun is, but I'm sure in the shade that's a different story. Ton of little tiny bait fish right here. Little minnows. All right, we're almost up. Almost up. Almost. Couple more feet here, and then we should be okay. Gets deeper. All right, I think we're okay here. So I'm going to try to get in without throwing you guys out of the boat. And then there we go. Although we're going backwards, unfortunately. Get going forwards again. See what else? Sorry. All right, here we go. We're back in the boat. We're moving again. Slowly but surely we're moving. I'm having to kick us forward to get moving, but we're moving. Water wasn't as bad as I was expecting. Well, like I say, I think that's because that Spot right there is so shallow and in the sun. All right, we're moving again. Slowly but surely, we're moving again. And like I said, I saw a fish jumping right up here while we were doing all that. So we'll see if we can get somebody to take while we're over here. This is the wrong rod. There we go. Much calmer on this side. See if we can get any bites over there. Felt like we had one for a second there. Can't tell if we got rocks that we're dragging against or if there's something pulling a little bit. Just rocks. All right, we're going to toss one more out and then we're going to keep on paddling after that. I think we're getting close to where we're trying to go here. One last pass this direction just for fun of it. And then we're going to keep moving forward. Because I think we're almost to the bridge that we were targeting. Oh, some just jumped straight ahead of us. All right, we're gonna just set that here. We're gonna start moving forward. Hey, what up, Alex? Sorry, just trying to read the screen there. Oh, looks like something big is swimming up ahead of me. Find out here shortly, I guess. Oh, our first batch of grass on the line. All right, let's keep moving forward. Just that way we're sure we're going to actually get where we're wanting to go. And then we can float back and take our time. Stuck on my sunglasses. I would imagine there's got to be at least a catfish right in here, as muddy as this is, but I'm also pretty sure that there's stuff underneath I can't see that's going to make me get stuck. So we're going to just keep on trucking forward at the moment unless we see movement. So all throughout, it has been pretty clear water for the most part, to where we've been able to see the bottom and everything. But right through here, it is just murky. Even with the sun shining straight on it, it's murky. Right here, though. Straight ahead. This is the wrong line, and it broke. No, it didn't. Oh, maybe Hey, that fixed it. No, it didn't. It's still a tangled up mess. All right. We're gonna try that one. Let's just forget I tried that. Get the right one out. These glasses just keep fogging up. All right, we're gonna move before we crash. Get out of this area right here and move up forward more. We're almost up to the bridge that we were told to go target at, so we can get all the water off of these. Pretty close to where we need to be. I don't know if we still are going to make it all the way to where we wanted to be, but we'll see if we can. We're going to try at least. All right, let's keep moving. Shade is nice right here. Take advantage of the shade for a minute. Ooh, we had a bite. But nothing after. We're just cooling off for a sec before we keep moving towards the bridge, which should just be around the corner. Up ahead here. Yeah, we're getting stuck on stuff now. We're gonna need to keep moving up. Nice is we should hit that area right as we approach noon. So we should be able to get something. I'm gonna need to put a new worm on because that one is about gone. Said we were getting bites, just nothing big. So. Starting to see the bottom again. Starting to get shallow again too. Said we should be, from what people were reporting to me, we should be clear to get to the bridge without having to get out again. But we're about to find out. Tire, middle of the river. Ton of trash over here, although it looks like actually it's somebody's fishing spot. They left a lawn chair. We're moving slow, but we are moving. River still. Shallow. Starting to hit bottom the paddle. We're almost out of it, but it's a little deeper on this side. There we go. Almost there. We're working it. We're working it. We're working it. There we go. Now we're going nice and deep here again. A little faster moving, but we're moving. I'm gonna toss back here real fast. I thought I saw something swimming. Yep, I got the worm off. So I thought, all right, but we don't have time to get the worm on before we go back into the quick stuff. So we're gonna move forward a little bit before we get a new worm on. We're almost up to the bridge. This little bug over here has been striding along pretty well against the current himself over there. Oh, the geese are coming at us or going away from us. No, they're going away from us. Ton of rocks down right here too. Oh man. We are very, very close to the spot that we need to be. Just taking quite a bit to get up there. Oh, there's something over there, but there's also a log I can see they don't. Oh, there's a huge thing we're just passed over the top of. Obviously, it wasn't high enough to do anything, but that was interesting. Oh, something is right there. There's something large swimming over here. Turn around a little bit here. Up quite a bit further. Oh, we're stuck. Man, we're stuck. Oh, we're loose. Hopefully we didn't lose the worm. We lost the worm. All right. This one's a little bigger. We're going to try it real fast right here where that thing is swimming around. And then we're going to keep moving up to the bridge, which is not that far up ahead. All right. Get this guy out there a little bit further. Let's sit for a minute and see. Ooh, something big just jumped straight ahead of us. All right, let's go ahead and oh, thought we were stuck. Let's go ahead and head up and try to hit up the bridge. Unless we can see that guy that just jumped. It was a little bit further up where he had jumped at. We're about to lose this worm. Let's go ahead and keep on moving after this. Here, over in that area. It's moving very weirdly over there. So we are back over where we're now next to interstate. So we should be pretty close to where we were wanting to be. And right around noon, which was the goal also. So there's definitely something swimming back here. Hopefully I don't get stuck. Let's keep going. We'll hit all these spots up once we start floating back. Super shallow right there. We're almost stuck to the spot though. Yeah, there's the bridge. I can see it now. Almost there. Now, what's going to be interesting is if we're going to be able to get there or not, because it looks like it gets super shallow right by where we're needing to go. There is a fish. Oh my goodness, that's a huge carp that just went right by us. That was a massively huge carp that just swam right past us. All right, let's keep moving forward because we'll catch up to that guy eventually. Try to get through all these bugs. There's a nice little alcove right there that goes into another creek. Maybe we'll, if we can't get to the bridge, we'll go over there and see if there's anything. See, it looks a little shallow and a little rough up here. And not like it was the other time we got out. This is a little different. Actually, it's deep right here. It's just the current is strong. We might actually be able to make it all the way up. Let's see. This is where we have been headed for multiple attempts, actually, is this area back here. It's where we've been trying to get to. We just had to find the right put in point, and it just took a while to get there. It is getting a little shallow here. All right, I don't think we're gonna make it much further than this because this is strong. Oh boy, hang on. Not good, not good, not good. Gotta get turned around. We are going too fast for me to be able to fish. All right, let's actually try to get over to that little alcove area that we saw. I think that's going to be the best bet for today, with as high as the river is, or as low as the river is. I mean, 'cause I don't think we're going to be able to get up any further than we have. We're going to just throw over here real fast, and then we're going to go over there to that alcove. All right, we're gonna try to get into that creek back here. I think this may be Sugar Creek. I'm not sure. Actually, no, it looks like that water feeds off of the tusk, not into. So I'm not sure what it is. But we're going to try to get over there. Ah, there's another bridge over here. Maybe, I wonder if this is the bridge he was actually talking about. Oh. There's a couple of people over here right now fishing from the bank. So. Let's see if we can get over there without hitting anything. Oh, some guys taking pictures. How's it going? All right.
Hey.
Yeah, warmer than I expected, which is good. So.
Catch lunch out here?
I've gotten some bites. I saw a carp swim by a little bit ago, but nothing that's caught on yet. So. Not sure if this is a good idea or not because it seems to be a little shallow back here. But we're gonna just see. There's something swimming here. This is very nasty water right here. Yeah, we're not going to be able to go up much further than this because something got somebody's attention up there. All right. Well, it was worth a shot looking back here, but there is nothing. So we're going to back up and go back out onto the actual river. It's a nice area to cool down at least. There's probably, I would imagine there's some bullhead cats back here. When the water's higher, there's probably some small back here, but nothing today. It's too shallow. Well, maybe not. Maybe there's something up here that's swimming around. There are minnows, ton of minnows right here under this tree. Maybe that's why I'm seeing swimming around. I don't know if that means anything else is swimming over here or not, but ooh, first I felt like we had one on maybe, but it's not. Oh, am I stuck? Maybe stuck. Looks like I'm stuck. Let's see if we can get it out of there. Oh yeah, there's a ton of limbs and stuff in here. You can see. Oh, we lost it. Oh, we lost it. We lost it. Well, we're in a good spot to try to get a new hook on at least. So. Although we may end up back here where we don't want to be. That's okay. Not really wanting to go back anymore. All right, we should be good with that. All these little minnows again. Oh, they just got scared off by something. They're coming up to the surface. Two. All right. All right, let's go ahead and move that direction. Just making sure that we're casting smooth still. They're not creepy. Not sure why we're not retrieving smooth. There it goes. All right, let's move on up. A little while here. So once we get actually back onto the river, the current should take us where we need to go from here because we're starting our descent back down stream. And so we should be pretty good. Oh, something just jumped right in front of us again. Oh, we're stuck again. Nope, we're not. We're loose. But we lost the worm. Are you serious? Am I stuck again? No. Okay. This is getting a little ridiculous. I'm getting stuck every time I cast now. right. Good news is that the timing is working because our battery packs just ran out. So we just got to watch the heat now. Oh, we're stuck again. How are we stuck again? Oh, no, we're not. We're good. I got it out. This area over here is just so low. It's hard to... Yeah, it's very murky, so it's hard to see. No, nothing. I thought I had one. It's weird. I keep feeling tugs, and then there's nothing there. Oh, hang on. There's a stick. So that definitely felt like there was something. Oh boy. I just threw right onto a log. Guess we'll just wait and see what happens rather than reel it in. So I know if I reel it in, I'm going to get stuck. We're going to get it. Yeah, we got it. Okay. We got it back. We're good. Thought we were going to lose that one again. They're jumping. Ooh, there's a bunch jumping up here. All right. We're going to hopefully get there before they leave. See if we can't get one up here first. And we're stuck. And we're loose. And we lost the worm. Right as we're getting up where we saw those guys jumping earlier. Try this again. And I'm already stuck again. Whatever it is seems to be coming up, though. Woo! Alright, we gotta figure out. Ooh, something's right below me. Bunch of little tiny bait fish right here. More minnows swimming around. not floating. Here, keep going. This is that area that, yeah, this is where it's that weird current. Let's go ahead and move. Apparently I'm stuck again. This has not been going well. Coming up this way. We should have just stuck with doing the little pass we were going to, I guess. All right, let's keep moving. I want to at least try to get up there where that little patch of wood is. Here. See if we can't get over in that shaded area a little bit here. Oh, something's swimming towards it. We might. Some just jumped in the wood back there. So there's definitely fish back here. It's just I don't know why we're not getting even nibbles now. We're gonna just float this parallel to the wood for a sec. See if we can't catch anybody's attention. Oh, we're stuck. Yeah, we're stuck. I thought we were out far enough, but I guess there was another one that was a little further out than we thought. Oh yeah, there's way more back there than we thought. Oh, we may have to cut it again. Yeah, we are really, really, really stuck here. Right. Gotta cut the line again. It has been just the pretty much status quo of the day today. Is cutting lines. Just the river is just so low, just makes it very difficult to do anything. Unfortunately, we know the fish are out here. We know they're hungry. It's just we can't seem to get to them without losing our hooks. Let's see if we've got any other. A little rusty, but it'll work. And then I need my giant bug up here. All right. Just looking for my weights real fast. I know they're in here. I just don't remember where I put them. Oh, where did I put them? May need to just cut it off the other one for time's sake. Nice thing is we are floating at least somewhat, and we are floating in the right direction. I just noticed there's somebody's. Sorry about that. I don't know what happened over there. Apparently, I must have hit the screen when I was trying to get the hooks off and on. It seems like it doesn't matter what I do, what phone I try to use, what where I go for service, any of it. I just cannot keep the restream going. It always cuts out at some point for one reason or the other. All right, let's go ahead and move here. Did it just shut off again? What is going on? I don't know what is going on over there, guys. I'm sorry. We are exploring a new streaming software that will hopefully prevent a lot of this nonsense from happening anymore. But whatever reason, it just wants to keep doing this. So, all right, let's move out from that dreaded spot over there. Keep working our way forward downstream. So this is where we had bites earlier. Oh, we got tugs. All right, we're back over here. Sorry, I don't know what is going on. We're gonna try to get that settled and fixed soon. Something just jumped over there. Something just jumped in front of us. All right. Facebook, YouTube, all of them. We're gonna have to just cut it here because for some reason my phone is refusing to stay on for you. So we're gonna end the stream here. Make sure you go check out the website. Go check out all the good stuff we got going on over there. Stay up to date with everything. But we're probably gonna have to cut it here because for whatever reason the phone is just not working. So we'll see if we get a fish here, and then we'll be shutting you guys down. TikTok will still be out.